All right, Kenny Smith, Total Force Holdings. Now we're going to get into kind of what covert weapons are. All right, like we discussed earlier, we're going to start with knives because they're common, right? You can go with a low metal content tool, such as this dagger made out of aluminum from Scallywag Tactical. I carry this quite a bit, as evidenced by the finish wear, okay? And the fact that there's almost no finish off those clips. Craig, if you see those clips right there, they look almost like a DCC clip. I don't know if they are or not. That's the best thing you've done for this product line, brother. I'm going to tell you that right now. But this right here will get you a hell of a lot closer to going through into a less than permissive environment than true steel will. All right. The next thing you can go to is something like this, my G10 Puncher. We've discussed that ad nauseum. It is flat ground on the back and conventional ground, convex ground up top, okay? There are all kinds of ways you can do this. If you're worried about the sheath, you can absolutely, and I've actually done this one too, take Velcro one wrap and put it underneath your belt and wrap that Velcro one wrap around where it holds the tail of your belt down, all right? Where it's holding this in place right there, right behind that with this against the flat side of your belt. Now you'll want that close to center line because when you get to where your hips start to curve around just from the natural structure of them, it's not very comfortable. Excuse me. It won't stay there all day. And again, I'm going to preface this by saying I'm doing these videos with the assumption that the people doing this are doing this in places where there's no legal consequences for carrying. If there's metal detectors, there probably is. So for legal reasons, don't do this unless it's like the worst thing that's going to happen is you're just going to get kicked out. All right, that depends on your state's laws. Know your laws. The next thing you can go to is something like this. All right. This is a Cold Steel FGX Balisong. I forget the actual name of it. I know it's up there, FGX line. All right. This is a conventional Tonto type blade, but there's no metal in this thing whatsoever. All right. And while it is big, okay, I mean, it's a beefy thing. All right. There are all kinds of sneaky ways to secure something like this to you. Now, because it is polymer, that cutting edge, while it is sharp, it ain't great, okay? If you sharpen it too much being polymer, it's liable to break. So, you get into something like this one, and y'all have seen this before. This is the double-edged one with the serrations. This thing cuts way above its weight class. And with these right here and a roll of Velcro one wrap and decent clothing, you can go armed pretty much anywhere. There's no metal.